All right, kindergarten, today we're going to do the first part of our Andy Warhol handprint art. When you get your paper, your teacher's either going to ask you to write your name on the back and your class code, so 0 and then whoever your teacher is, or maybe she will do it for you. And then you're probably going to need help with the folding. So you're going to take this square piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half with your name being on the outside. Okay, open it back up, fold it in half again so that you can see when you open it up now, kind of have like a big plus sign right in the middle. Okay, we're going to focus on just one square at a time. So now you're going to fold the other way so that I don't see my name anywhere, because name's in there. I'm folding it, and your teacher can help you get it folded the right way so that right now all I see is one square. Okay, I'm just looking at one square. You just need to pick one color, so I'm using a crayon to color this square in. Okay, so what we're going to be practicing today is outlining and just kind of like staying in the lines with that. So when I outline, I want to go all the way around the outside edge with my crayon. Okay. So I've outlined the whole square, and now I can work on just coloring on the inside. Okay, when I color, what I like to do is I kind of like to keep going in the same direction because I just think it looks nice and neat. So for most of this square, I'm kind of going sideways or like diagonal, I guess. And then I'm going to start at this corner and meet in the middle. This takes a little while, I know. And we want to do our best to color it in so we don't see any white, so we're not scribbling. Okay? Sometimes if it's easier, you can kind of section off an area and then you can just focus on a small area. That way it's less to look at. Okay, almost done. In the end, this is going to end up being our background for our handprint art. So each square is going to end up being a different color. So that's why I'm coloring this whole thing one color. Now when you get done with that, as long as you don't see any white spots, you can just flip it over to the other side and you have another white square, right? Now I want to pick a different color. I just did green, so I don't want to do another green, okay? Or even just another shade of green. I want to pick a completely different color. I'm going to do this pretty red-orange. So again, same thing. I'm going to outline all the way around. Now you're going to use a lot of crayon wax when you're coloring this much, so if you need to roll the paper down or tear the paper on the crayon a little bit, you can do that. Your teacher might need to help you a little bit with that. Okay, so again, I want to focus on coloring in one direction. So maybe this time I'm going to go up and down, and I'm just going to actually lightly divide this into 4 more sections like a window. That way I have less to worry about at one time. So I'm just going to go up and down in this square. Not necessarily worried about staying in these lines because you can't see them in the end. Now I'm going to go up and down in this one. I think I just broke my crayon. Pressing kind of hard. But you know what? The nice thing about that is broken crayons still color. So I'm just going to tear the paper. And look at that. Still colors. I think it actually is coloring better than it did before. Okay, so now you'll get to see I'm done with 2 squares. And look, because I had that fold, no out of the lines. Next week we're going to work on coloring 2 more squares, okay?